Max, you weren't with us this morning, but I want to play something for you that Jalen said and give you a chance to respond to it. Listen up.
This summer, Chris Paul is going to sign a 5-year, $200 million contract to stay with the Los Angeles Clippers.
Yeah.
Okay. He's really good friends with LeBron James. I would not be surprised if they end up playing together for your Clip City, Chip City before he retires.
Yeah.
Now, before you respond, Max, Jalen, you have an update on this?
I do. I hate to tell you, Cleveland Cavalier fans, but
Oh, no.
I don't think LeBron James is going to play his last games for your team. Now, he did bring you a championship. He did bring you a championship.
They are shook. They are stunned.
Right.
They're like,
They
what?
already hate him in Ohio.
Hey,
This is nothing new.
LeBron was drafted by the Cavs. He's played for the Heat. He's back with the Cavs. I don't think this is going to be his final stop. I do think he ends up playing for a team in California, not the Clippers, not the Kings.
Interesting.
And clearly probably not the Warriors.
Now LeBron's a Laker?
What's this update? Now he's a Laker?
I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen this summer.
Okay.
Because the Lakers aren't a team that's ready to win a championship yet. LeBron's only playing for championships, right? But in the future, do not be surprised if LeBron James...
He's an unrestricted free agent after next year.
He didn't sign a lifetime contract, everybody.
The Lakers have a history of getting the best player in the game when he's on the downside, but still better than everyone else. Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They weren't at their absolute peaks anymore, but they were still pretty much better than everyone else on the way down. That could happen again. I never thought LeBron would finish his career here. I thought he made the right choice to come here when he did because unlike Wade going to Chicago, when he's still good but not really the great Dwayne Wade, LeBron got to Cleveland when he was still at the height of his powers. He gave Cleveland his prime, or what was left of his prime. Doesn't mean he's going to end here. It's why during the trade deadline I thought it was smart for the Clippers to move Blake Griffin for Carmelo Anthony.
You said that.
Even though Blake had more trade value, because if they had Carmelo and Chris Paul, then LeBron, I thought, would be tempted to join the Clippers in L.A., where he has a house, has business, with his crime partners from the Redeem team. Those three guys plus Dwayne Wade were the core of the Redeem team that stormed through the Olympics, and LeBron has always expressed an interest in playing with Carmelo and Chris Paul before his pro career is over.
Now, here's the thing. Look, I love both of you guys, but y'all sound insane right now. The reality of it is, as Chris Rock said, a man is as faithful as his options.
Yes.
And if I look
Not
at...
all men.
Look at... not all men. Look at her. Don't look at me right now.
Well, that's an Eddie Murphy line. You don't really be doing what Eddie Murphy says.
But in reality, where do you go if you leave Cleveland and a 25 years young Kyrie Irving, you say the Clippers this morning, and that's been updated and refreshed to the Lakers potentially. But neither of those situations sound more appealing than the one he has right now. And if you're saying LeBron James in a few years when the Lakers are ready, what is LeBron James looking at with this team right now currently in a few years? Kyrie will be even better than he is. I don't see him jumping ship.
How about this?
They love you.
The Lakers have done a terrific job of putting a core group of guys together through the draft, none of whom I think are going to be all-star, to be future Hall of Fame caliber players. They're really good players, Clarkson.
Ingram, we got to wait and see.
Yeah, Ingram might be the one.
And Randall, really good players, but long careers, but I don't think that they're superstar-level players. Now if you get Lonzo Ball in this year's draft.
That's special.
And you're able to get Paul George to return home to play for the Lakers. Now all of a sudden they look a lot different. And remember, during this year, we still have to figure out if Dan Gilbert, who I love, we both have Detroit in common, is going to do what it takes to continue to spend the type of money on this basketball team. Remember this time earlier in the year, LeBron was talking about them having 14 players on the roster, saving money for the 15th spot. And he was adamant about them adding the players that they ended up adding. So that's one of the reasons, if not by the fact that his kids are going to get older, your situations change in life. And where did he have a $20 million house that's not in Cleveland?
Oh, it's in L.A.
Oh, okay.
Right by where the Clippers play, though.
Yeah. He's got all the businesses, the multimedia
That's interesting, though, because the Clippers in the immediate future have the pieces to move in terms of meeting salary caps and everything like that. where he could play immediately with Chris Paul if he so chose. And they could immediately go get Carmelo and probably Dwayne Wade if they wanted, right? If they wanted to put an old man reunion tour together. That team probably still loses to Golden State.
That team does lose to Golden State.
But if he has an interest in playing with those guys while they're still good, it seems more likely to happen with the Clippers sooner than later, no?
But you don't fix the Clipper situation.
Why is it not going to be the Clippers?
He's not going to play for the Clippers. Just period. And how about this? LeBron James has come out recently and said that
you're not going to give us any more than that. You're just
emphatic. Yeah, emphatic.
Like the Cavaliers weren't bums.
Not going to play for the Clippers.
He's not going to play for the Clippers.
Not going to be able to do it.
Well, that's okay. We don't want that anyway because we're off.
Oh, you don't want LeBron James?
No, I'm gonna say it like this: if it's gonna be the old man reunion tour, we don't want that because our issue is we can't stay healthy in the playoffs. How do you fix that? By making us older? Don't make us older. We don't want that.
How about this? Y'all ready for this one? LeBron James recently has come out and said he want to be an NBA owner.
Yeah.
You know who's in the front office in Los Angeles?
Yeah,
Magic Johnson. And you don't think he can move chesses on the board to help make that happen?
Yeah. See, he's used to this. It's Jalen against the world.
Yeah. Jalen versus everybody.